Good morning. Good morning. This is Dr. TAS, Dr. Teresa A. Smith. Dr. TAS live at 9. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. We're going to give folks a few moments to hop on, those that can. Please like, share, and tag this video. Please like, share, and tag this video. Ooh, I'm looking at my hair. Ooh, it's just all over the place this morning. But nonetheless, it's good just to be here. Going to give folks just a few moments and then we're going to get started. This morning, I wanted to talk about the pitfall of pride. And I want you guys just to sort of work with me. I'm still working on this in my brain. Pride is many splendor things. We have pride in our significant others' accomplishments, our parents, our siblings, our friends, our homies. Pride is a good thing. It's a many splendor things. It's also the deep satisfaction we get out of our own accomplishments. So I'm standing strong, I'm doing this. Pride is all those things. But King Solomon writes that pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit become before a fall. In other words, pride comes before the disaster. A prideful attitude before the fall or the collapse of something. And I'm always thinking about goals, so I'm going to say before the collapse of a goal. So pride is something we have to be mindful of. And then this morning I was thinking about lack of knowledge. And the prophet Hosea wrote that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. And then he says a few other things. But I wanted to home in on my people are destroyed before lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. And I thought, now what is the connection between that and pride goeth before destruction? And so I was thinking about our inability to decrease our pride for attitude in order to see beyond our own perspective in the situations that life present us. And as a result of us not being able to decrease pride, then we don't obtain the knowledge. So what are you saying, Dr. Smith? What are you saying? I always like to think of examples that people can count on graphs. That's a universal example. And what came to mind was, we're getting ready to have a potluck at work. And so, you know how they do the menus, and, I'm a woman, so people just assume that I can cook. Now, I really can't cook, but they just assume I can cook. And so they signed me up to make macaroni and cheese. And they say to me, we don't want boxed macaroni and cheese. We want scratch macaroni and cheese. Well, for this example, they don't realize that I don't cook. Now, in real life, I cook and I do everything from scratch. So here it is. I'm signed up to make homemade macaroni and cheese, and I don't know how to cook. So am I going to tell them that, I don't know how to do that? Can I sign up for something different? Or am I going to try to figure it out so that I can save face? Well, let's say I'm going to save face. And so now I got a sister who we call Betty Crocker, because she can really cook too. And so I could reach out to Betty Crocker and ask her to help me, but my pride won't let me reach out to Betty Crocker, so I don't reach out to her. So I start researching recipes, and I got all these different recipes, and I'm trying to put together macaroni and cheese from scratch. And I put together something, and, I follow all these different recipes, but when I take it in for the potluck, my macaroni and cheese just don't taste good. And of course, I am just upset, because then the folks at work still don't know I don't cook. But I could have actually done a really good dish if I had reached out to my sister, that I'm calling Betty Crocker, who is really a good cook, and who would have a great recipe for macaroni and cheese. But my pride didn't allow me to do that. So the lack of knowledge of how to make that macaroni and cheese from scratch led to my downfall. meaning that the dish that I took to work was not good at all, and people talking about it. And they're going to talk about it when the food not good. So that's a universal example because we've all been there, whether we were cooking or we were on the receiving side of this dish, and you don't know how to say, "Oh, thank you, it's good," because you don't want to hurt that person's feeling. Well, I give you a sort of funny example, but this is very truthful. This happens all the time. You're riding with someone, you're lost, and that person don't want to stop for directions. You've got some financial issue, and two heads may be better than one, but one head don't want the other person's experiences to help them with whatever the situation is. So again, as I was thinking this morning, the pitfalls of pride. Pride by itself is not a bad thing, but if it prevents you from gaining knowledge that could help a situation that you're in, then that's when it becomes bad. And we have to be mindful of that. Now, am I saying you take knowledge from everybody? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you can obtain knowledge anywhere. It is up to you as the individual to then determine if the knowledge that you're getting is good knowledge. Because we obtain knowledge every day, all day long. We are a sponge. We're constantly absorbing new information. But we have to get to a place where we can accept information, where we can accept knowledge, then run it through the computer bank, which is our brain, and run it through this computer brain, our heart, to determine if it is the appropriate knowledge to help our situation. So you don't want to fall as a result of pride and lack of knowledge. So remember, they walk hand in hand. So when you enter a situation and you're not quite sure, but you need some information to help you get through it, don't be afraid or be ashamed to accept the help that someone is going to give you or someone may offer you. Okay? Because remember, it is the pride goes before destruction, and you don't want your ego to be so big that you're not able to accept assistance or knowledge or help, however you want to call it, that you're not open to that. Because the bigger your ego is, the harder the fall is going to be. And there are some falls we can avoid in life. This has been Dr. TAS, live at 9. Please like, share, and tag this video. I hope you have a great, great Tuesday. Please leave your comments. I love responding to them. I like getting inspiration from your feedback. I hope that you have a great, great day. Please like, tag, and share this video. Bye now.